If there's anything which tickles every petrol head's minds, it is a turbo badge. As kids, we used to see turbo badges on various cars which are not actually turbos. But in India, trends are changing and the turbo is in. Every manufacturer is bringing a turbocharged hatchback or a SUV or a sedan into the market, and the newest player is the Tata Altroz. Now, apart from this nice shiny new color, there is a lot to talk about this new Altroz, because this is the iTurbo version. So without any further delay, let's get into it. But before that, do remember to subscribe to the AutoToday YouTube channel and press that little bell icon so that you get notified every time we go live with a brand new video. The Tata Altroz iTurbo then comes as a celebration. So what is Tata Motors celebrating? It's the car's first birthday, and instead of sticking some new stickers on it, the company has plonked in a new engine and also spruced it up with connectivity features. This car then comes in a top-of-the-line XZ Plus variant. 27 new additional features is what Tata Motors tells us it has. And apart from the usual English commands, it will also respond to you in English. Interesting. As for the exteriors, you get a bunch of new badges and this new HARBOUR blue shade, which sure looks epic. Now what Tata has added to the Altroz is a very nice palette of connectivity features. So what you do is download an app on the phone, and then the car is in your phone. So you'll get to know what is the range of the car, how much fuel is there in the car. You can check the lights, you can check for the movement of the car, speed alerts. One of the most important things, if your driver is speeding, you will get an alert on your app. And apart, you also get a lot of other features, like if I want to switch on the hazards. So the moment I press a button here, the light comes on, and as you can see, the lights are on. So there's nobody in the car, it's all happening from the phone. Again, if I want to turn them off, all I need to do is press a button. It takes about 2 seconds to actually activate, and you get a confirmation on your phone that the lights are off. So that's a very nice feature to have on your car, and as time goes by, there are a lot of these new features which are coming into these cars, and that's a splendid thing. The interiors of the Altroz is rather impressive. Now the first thing I like about it is the compact dimensions. Now the car is very spacious, but the design is such that everything feels very snug fit, and that's a very nice thing for me. Apart from that, you get this nice dashboard which has like triple tones, a little bit of aluminium finish here, plastics, and then black plastics on top. Then we have this Harman audio system which looks really nice, and let me tell you that the sound quality on this one is really nice. Some nice little buttons down there, feels nice. It doesn't have that click to it, but it operates, everything functions properly, so that's something very good. There's a little bit of storage space here, and although larger phones will have problems finding space here, but overall it's a nice spacious cubbyhole. The other thing which I don't like perhaps is this air purifier system. Now this is a common thing these days with cars, and it takes up space. First and foremost, a cup holder is gone, and the second of all, I don't like this wiring hanging out on my car, and of course it takes away a USB slot. So overall, this is the only thing which looks very odd, and it's an aftermarket, so you can of course remove it. The instrument panel remains the same as the older Altroz. It's like an asymmetric design, and the only thing I would like to change here is the little telltale lights, which are very small. Certain features are literally not visible on this instrument panel, and this I say only for the telltale lights in the bottom section of the thing. A nice little steering wheel with nice grabs out here. It's really nice, and overall the cabin of the Altroz will keep you impressed. We also like the seats, which are nice and comfortable. They have large squabs, so even someone like me is very comfortable in this. Now let me tell you, the biggest change on the Altroz is of course the engine. And what Tata has done is taken the 1.2 litre 3-cylinder turbo-petrol engine from the Nexon and put it in the Altroz. Now the transfer is not a direct shift. A little bit of a detune has happened here, and as a result the Altroz will offer 110 bhp and 140 Newton meters of torque. But Tata say that it is enough to propel the Altroz from 0 to 100 in just under 12 seconds. Now that's a healthy number. But how does it convert when we drive the car on the road? Let's get going. Let's drive the car. Let's start with the performance of the engine. The engine, unlike general turbocharged engines, has a very linear surge in power. Like generally we feel the turbo coming in and there's an instant shoot off. That's not the case with the Altroz. The Altroz has a linear power delivery. So even at around 5,500 RPM, you are going for it in third gear and still there is power. The other good thing is the torque. 140 Newton meters of it is the number which Tata Motors has given us. But the best part is that when you're driving at a lower speed in a higher gear and you step on it, you can see on the digital display that the torque is the fun bit which kicks in, and that helps you not to downshift. So it's a very easy to drive car on a daily basis. It's not something which will run away or something like many a turbocharged engine, but the power keeps coming. That's the end of it. The other good thing about the car is the ride quality. Now the suspension is set up very nice and taut, and this means that when you are on bad roads, undulations, and you're going at a higher speed, you will barely feel anything. But slow down and you will feel the potholes a bit. But overall, the setup is very nice for a performance car, for a hot hatch. So kudos to Tata Motors to set up the Altroz iTurbo in this manner. It's a really fun to drive car, and well, we had a lot of fun.